Hey there, you guys. How's everybody doing tonight? We are going to have a ton of fun talking about cleaning. I know, right? Talking about cleaning. Welcome to summer's party. I always call my summer parties something like summer more, clean less, because who has time to clean? Not me. So let me just tell you, we're going to have a ton of fun talking about cleaning, how to clean, what to clean, and you are having fun talking with me. I'm going to have you say sparkle at some point during the demo in the comments, or message me the word sparkle, and we will book you your very own demo. I do in-home, and I do on Facebook, and I do this new format that is streaming not on Facebook. So something new to try. Thank you, Summer, for saying yes, and thanks all of you for being here. Okay, now you're gonna have to let me know if you got to watch this video, all right? So, because I typically send everybody a prize who shows up to my live video, but I cannot do the video live because the format is brand new and they haven't figured that whole thing out yet. So I'm pre-recording, I'm gonna download to YouTube, and you guys are gonna watch it after that. So hopefully that goes well, okay? All right, so first up, we are gonna talk about microfiber cloths. I, by the way, have never, ever, printed with my printer just was like notifying me. I have never ever cleaned with microfiber before Norwex. That said, I've been a Norwex lady for about 6 years. But this is our microfiber cloth. Can you see it? It's awesome. They are super dense, okay? Unlike any microfiber cloth you've ever used. So there's a couple things that goes, that makes these special. It's the density. It's the size and shape of the weave, and also that it has microscopic silver throughout the cloth itself. And what that does is make sure that once you pick up bacteria from your surface, it doesn't go anywhere else, and also the bacteria ends here. Do you ever pick up a stinky washcloth and be like, ew? Yes. So it's the bacteria in that washcloth that makes the washcloth, that gives it that odor. This is not gonna have that odor. Isn't that amazing? All right. So I'm going to show you a couple of great things that we can do with this. I had posted a black light demo, but time allowing, I'm going to do that again near the end. I just want to make sure I have enough time to do it. And then what we're going to do first is I'm going to wet this, okay? And everybody gets, anybody that asks me for a sample gets what I call a cleaning checklist. And I forgot to bring my cleaning checklist with me, so let's go to my office and grab it really quick. And we're gonna do a quick little cleaning checklist, and we'll figure out what we're able to clean with my microfiber and just water. Here's my cleaning checklist. Now, if you ask me for samples, you get these two little teeny handy dandy cloths and my handy dandy cleaning checklist. This one's been around the block a few times, so the paper's a little bit crinkly. All right, hold on a second. Let's see if I can do this. All right. This is my office. All right, so my cleaning checklist, we're gonna clean, you can clean a window, a mirror, a stovetop, a microwave, a car window, a refrigerator door, a countertop, okay? So and with each one, you're gonna use your EnviroCloth damp, that's this one, or this one in your samples. And then you're gonna use your window cloth dry. And I have pictures of them here so you know which one's which. And I actually don't think I have this wet enough. Okay, so we're gonna do the kitchen door, we're gonna do a mirror, and we're gonna do my countertop. All right? All right, so kitchen door, refrigerator door. Okay, this is my refrigerator door. Ooh, let's throw some glow germ on it. I said I was gonna do that at the end. If I had my glow germ with me. It's a fun science experiment with the glow germ. So glow germ simulates germs. Okay, so basically wherever it glows is where the germs are. So we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of this out on the counter, okay? And then I'm just gonna put some on my hands for fun. All right, and then I'll put that on my, isn't that fun? Okay, awesome. Where else did we want to do? Let's do the microwave handle and the stove top for funsies. Okay, so we got some glow germ places, and then we'll do something else with that glue germ. So what I want you guys to see, because my refrigerator door was relatively clean. I don't have a bunch of littles running around here. That said, I'm kind of messy. But I don't have time to clean, right? I don't know about you guys, but ain't nobody got time for all that. So you see that this glows in the dark, right? So it's like wearing the white shoelaces at the bowling alley when they're doing the black light. All right, so all gone. But the glowy stuff is still in here. But you know what? It's not going to transfer because this microfiber has a special star-shaped weave. And the star-shaped weave makes it so this goes along the surface and it just eats up everything that's there. Isn't that amazing? Goes along the surface and eats up everything that's in its path. Okay? And then we'll come over here. Now, what else would you maybe clean up with? Does anybody familiar with these handy dandy wipes? Oh my gosh, I don't have the wipes either. Is anybody else familiar with the handy dandy wipes? Okay, so I'm gonna show you, right, the stovetop, I got the glow germ handprints all over it. So I'm gonna take one of those handy dandy wipes that are supposed to disinfect your surface. So I want you guys to read the back of that. Now, if your surface is visibly dirty, you're supposed to clean it. And then you use your disinfectant wipe. And then it has to remain visibly wet for 4 minutes. And I'm just gonna tell you guys, it's dry before my 4 minutes is up. So I just wonder how much we're actually cleaning with this and how much we're actually bothering our immune system with it. Okay, so we cleaned up the glow germ, right? But I'm gonna show you guys, oh, I need better lighting in here. But I'm gonna show you guys that everything is actually kind of just smeared around on there. And then we're gonna take my microfiber cloth and we're gonna whoop right through there and we're gonna wipe it all off. I might do that on a different surface. Okay, so as you guys have questions, please ask them. So anyways, so that got all the germies off. Okay, and then the microwave, again, super easy to clean the microwave. And you guys, since when I record this on a Facebook Live, it lets me flip the camera around again and again. And since I'm doing this just on my camera video, not as not as user-friendly. All right. Oh, I could do this different next time. Okay, I just came up with another idea. I was gonna try to use Instagram, but it was gonna limit me to so many minutes. Because I like, that one also will let me stop, flip the camera around, do all kinds of fun things. So, but I've only ever used that for reels. All right, so we are gonna rinse this out. Now, you're like, what happens to this stuff once it's in the cloth? Well, the bacteria is gonna just live its life cycle and die. The silver makes it so it can't stay there. And then it also makes it so that it can't multiply. So no stinky cloth, no growing bacteria in your cloth, no transferring bacteria from one surface to another. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the mirror because I think the mirror is really impressive. So mirrors and windows alike. Do you have any kitty cats, puppy dog nose prints? I'm gonna take this. This is a coconut oil-based product that we can use for moisturizing. It's great in the wintertime. This is called Body Balm. It also smells fabulous. So if you ever have chapped skin, the Body Balm is great. But look at that, you guys. I just take my microfiber cloth and I just whoop right through there. And it's amazing. So I'm supposed to, let's see, we were supposed to get as much contact with our surface. Okay, so we're gonna go like that, right? And then we're gonna take the window cloth after, and we're gonna shine it up. So any surface that you have that you want it to be kind of shiny when you're done, you're gonna take the window cloth and dry it. So think of this as your cleaner and then your paper towel or something like that, okay? Great on mirrors, great on windows, but great on all your surfaces, because did you know that you're picking up 99% of the bacteria from your surface with water alone just using this cloth? I just think that's amazing. So these are my top number 1 and 2 products that I'm going to tell you about. Okay. All right, we're going to do the glow germ over here because I think it'll work better not on that glass top stove surface. Yeah, much better lighting. For whatever reason, the shiny surface over here did not do good. All right, so first of all, also that I'm not sure how effective these wipes are, but also we're throwing them away. So they're a single-use item. So wouldn't it be nice if you didn't have to buy them again and again and again? This does the exact same thing and better. And it doesn't have toxic chemicals in it. So you know when you smell the smell and you think, oh, that's clean? Do you ever get a headache from a lot of that smell? Do you ever get a headache when you go up the laundry detergent aisle? It is all those, they're called volatile, are they volatile organic compounds? VOCs. Anyway, that's what's being emitted when you smell that. And they are actually not good for us. And I think our bodies are trying to tell us that with the headaches. Okay, so this looks clean, right? I wiped it up, it's on my cloth. So, but I want you guys to see that I actually smeared it all over. I'm trying to bring you closer, and I can't flip my camera. So I want you guys to see that I actually smeared it all over. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Norwex Enviro cloth, and we're gonna make a little stripe through here. And I want you to see that I made that stripe, and I still have the stuff on my cloth, and it's still on here. But I'm gonna take this part of my cloth, and I'm gonna keep cleaning. All right, so it's all gone, and it's on here. It's not gonna transfer, but from here, you guys, you wanna guess? I can put it back. So the dirt and yucky stuff still exists over there, but now it's over here. So I'm gonna take the same surface. You guys, it's not gonna transfer. Ta-da, it's all gone. Are you amazed? That's one of my favorite Norwex experiments. Norwex? Okay, so that's my number 1 and 2 claws. Not only does it clean, it doesn't disinfect, but mechanically cleans by removing the bacteria. So not only say it disinfects, but it does remove all the things from your surface. Traps them in here. And I'm gonna tell you, I haven't cleaned with a disinfectant other than what you see me do for my demos in 6+ years. Also, that stuff I don't think is good for your immune system. So, all right, that's enough about that. Glow germ did that. Okay, we're gonna talk about my number 3. So that's 1, 2, 3 is the dusting mitt. And by the way, on Summer's wish list is also the dusting wands. So we're gonna talk about these really quick, but we're gonna dust with static electricity only. So I wanna make sure I got this dry because I'm gonna put my own dust on here, okay? And static electricity is so effective, you can brush your hair and create static electricity and make a balloon stick to the wall, right? Anybody ever done that as a kid? It's one of my favorite static electricity experiments. Okay, so we're gonna charge the mitt here. And then you guys, I'm picking it up. And why I like this one is because you can see that I picked up the flour and very little is gonna come off. Now, if I got a whole bunch on there, that's gonna, you know what I mean? But it's not blowing all over the air or anything like that. Now, Summer also was saying she likes the wands. So we have this wand, they're the same price. You can also buy one and get interchangeable sleeves. So this is the one that came in my kit. So I like it, it's good. This one is supposed to be for smaller particles and pet dander, stuff like that. So we're gonna rub them. Okay, so got that one. Okay, and then we got this one. All right, and then the other sides, both of the other sides are plush, just like the dusting mitt. Okay, so now I've picked up stuff. What do I do with it? That's a great question. I'm glad you asked. So I'm gonna bring in another object that is not in my top 10, although I think it should be. This is my rubber brush. And my rubber brush I use for lots of things, but mostly I use it for brushing out my Norwex things. So I'm gonna brush out and get all that flour out of my dusting mitt, and I'm gonna get it out of my wand. So here's the thing, if you've got a lot of dusting to do, you could do this and go again. And then when you're all done, this comes off of here. So I'm not throwing it away. This comes off of here, goes in my washing machine, and then my dryer. The other great thing is this will bend. So supposing I wanted to get up on top of the cupboard here, right? Or up on top of the refrigerator, or up on top of here, or up on top of your work of art, or your ceiling fans, which are doing overtime double duty right now, right? And then I'm gonna take my rubber brush, I'm gonna brush it off into the trash can or the bin. I'm gonna brush it off into the bin, right? And then it's ready to be used again. Isn't that awesome? I love it. And you get to use it over and over again. Now you're gonna say, Laura, how long do these things last? Well, I've had this wand. This is not the one that came in my kit. The one that came in my kit was bright green. So when they changed to blue, I was like, I love blue. It's even better. So I bought the blue. So I've probably had this one like 5 years, okay? And counting. All of our microfiber cloths are guaranteed for 2 years, and they will last you so much longer. But how? I'm gonna tell you. But wait, there's more. Okay, let me grab a container. I know I have a container with a lid, so hang tight there. Here we go. Container with a lid. All right, so we're gonna fill this with some water. I'm gonna show you guys my powerzyme laundry detergent. Now, when I do a full load, I use a tablespoon. That's right, a tablespoon. I often use less because I'm often not doing a full load. So let me show you guys this and what this looks like. This is a free and clear laundry detergent. If your stuff is blue, it has optical brighteners in it. It's full of lots of fillers. And this is gonna settle and be clear, okay? Also, when you think I'm filling up the laundry detergent washing machine, okay? This is actually number 5 on my list, although I kind of think it probably is number 4, but I always do the cleaning paste as number 4. Also, I want to talk really quick and give a quick minute to silicone lids. These things are amazing, okay? They're great. They can go over, does this one go over my, so I'm having my vinegar water today. These are great. Let me tilt you in. This is gonna go right here. Okay, here we go. Right, it's on here. Ta-da! This is a silicone lid. It's gonna seal to your whatever you're sealing it on. And then if it's not too gooky, I'm just gonna bring it over here and rinse it. If it's gooky, I'll wash it with some dish soap, set it aside on my dish mat, and ta-da. All right, so these are also on Summer's wish list. Silicone lids. They come in a set of 6. So the little one fits my cup. The giant one Fits my KitchenAid stand mixer bowl, so it goes pretty big. Anybody ever make cake batter or cookie batter and then you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do with it? Right? So this is what we're gonna do. And she can go in the fridge, okay? And then you have some various other sizes for any orphaned bowls. And the idea is save one piece of tin foil, save one piece of saran wrap or plastic wrap or whatever, because all that stuff ends up being thrown away, and where is away, right? And you're saving yourself money. This is a one-time investment, right? So that's less stuff you're throwing away. Also, this dusting mitt, EnviroCloth, and window cloth, these are on special right now. So I showed you that one. These are the two that come in the Safe Haven 5. So if you're getting the Safe Haven 5, those are the 5 things I'm talking about right now. EnviroCloth, window cloth, dusting mitt, powerzyme. And then we're going to talk about the cleaning paste. The cleaning paste is our elbow grease in a jar. Okay, so let's talk about that really quick. Oh, usually I write on my tile with a Sharpie. Do I have a Sharpie? I feel unorganized tonight. Here's my Sharpie. So my average host earns between, let's see, left to right or left to right, 100 to 250. Oh, I needed to do that the other way. I need to go this way. 100, right? Yes, to 2, oh, that's a 5. 2, yes, 250 in free product. Okay? And then, oh, does anybody want to know what I make? Of course you do. Don't you want to do this with me? This is so fun. I love cleaning with my friends. I make 5. I make a 5. 35%. I make 35%, you guys. And I get to do something fun. And I'm an empty nester, so it kind of a little bit keeps me out of trouble. But I'm going to show you that I can get this off of this tile with my cleaning paste. And I'd love to tell you that this tile is in fact coated or sealed or something like that, but my husband's not that cool. None of this is sealed. It should be. It's not. All right, so I'm just gonna take this off with my cleaning paste and the EnviroCloth. And I have actually gotten Sharpie out of a sweatshirt because I was doing one of my demos and accidentally, with the cap off, marked myself with our stain remover and powerzyme. So it can be done. Probably a little bit of Laura determination, and probably washed it a couple of times, but I got it out. I'm just gonna tell you guys, our stuff is the bomb diggity. I'm cleaning with chemicals that are, okay, this is EWG verified. Does anybody know what EWG is? Download the app, you get extra points for that. By the way, I'm giving away prizes. Oh my gosh, I didn't even say that. Giving away prizes. So let's see, questions we should answer. What's the weave shaped like? How long is the microfiber guaranteed for? What is special that's inside the microfiber that makes the bacteria not be able to live there? Also, our microfiber is 1/200th of a human hair. Okay, that's really fine. And that's the yarn in the microfiber, which I didn't even get to tell you guys about the microfiber yarn yet. So I showed you the cleaning paste. Ooh, I was gonna show you the cleaning paste clean my sink. Let's do that really quick. So I like to pair with my cleaning paste this shiny sponge. It's called a Sperry sponge. It gives it a little extra scrubby. You could also use this, these are called an Enviro Scrub. Scrubby on one side, EnviroCloth on the other. This is one of my husband's favorites. We're gonna try that today. and we are gonna do my stainless steel sink. So let's show you my sink. Okay, do you see that it has all the little water pebbles all over it, right? I don't know what all you guys can see because I can't flip my camera around, which is sad. But all this is hard water buildup, right? And it's only been during like the week. All right, so I'm gonna scrub this with the cleaning paste, and you can feel it under your fingers, right? Just like when you do the bathtub. So this is our elbow grease in a jar. You can clean lots of stuff with just the EnviroCloth and window cloth, but when you need to call in reinforcements, anything that you're gonna bleach or soft scrub or magic eraser, or like I said, this is hard water buildup. So calcium and lime deposits, yucky food over here. Okay, so we're gonna spray this off. And you guys, I only took a swipe out of that container too, so that's the other thing. And so you can see all I did was take a little swipe out of that container. And this is like, ta-da, it's all nice and clean. So it's one of the things I love doing. And then with the Enviro Scrub, I could take the other side and kind of wipe out my sink. And what am I picking up from this surface? That's right, 99% of the bacteria from the surface. Now it feels a little gooky right there, so we're gonna get a little more cleaning paste on that. So that feels a little gooky when I go over that. Like it needs some extra cleaning love. And that's fine. You know how nasty your kitchen sink is? So we're gonna try to pick up a lot of the bacteria in this thing because, you know, we throw the food down there and we throw the stuff down there, and it's kind of a yucky place to be. So we're gonna take the other side of this with the EnviroCloth and wipe it down. Nice, feels so much better. Got a little bit of food stuff in there again. So much better, it feels smooth. So now my stainless steel sink on this side is nice and clean. Okay, what do you think? Now if I can flip my camera over, you'd really see it's pretty. Okay, good deal with that. So those are the 5 things that we call the Safe Haven 5. What's it gonna do if I still had time? Okay, make sure you download the EWG app because I've definitely used it in the middle of Target when I was looking for a better choice. Because now that I know what I know, I'm always looking for better choices. Okay, so by the way, Kitsch hair products are decent. So you can use those. They're not EWG verified, but they score like a 1. So I don't know that they partner with them, but like I put in the ingredients, I took a picture of the label. So, and we have hair care products, but we don't have leave-in conditioner. We don't have a heat thing, nothing like that. So, okay. So with this is a 1/4 cup of water. And I'm going to show you guys the counter cloth. The counter cloth is made to be the size of a select size paper towel. And we use it at my house a lot as like a napkin, a coaster, or a quick cleanup friend. Okay? So I'm going to take this, and again, with the single use sort of things, I'm cutting back on my paper towel use. So you might still use paper towels. By the way, tell me how many rolls of paper towels you use. But you guys, I use definitely less paper towels than I used to. Okay, ta-da. That picked up all that water. Okay, all of that water. And then I could, if I picked up a yucky mess, say I picked up ketchup that the kids spilled or something, or I spilled. All right, so now I'm gonna zhuzh it under the running water. We'll get the ketchup off, right? And then we're gonna take this and lay it over top of the little house here to dry, right? And don't forget, if you wanna party with me, you're gonna say sparkle. Sparkle! The last thing I think on the wish list was the mop. And so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna have a video about the mop, but I need to stop soon because I wanna make sure we have time. But the mop comes with the mop stick, the bottom, this is the hard Velcro, and 2 pads. You're gonna dust your floor, get all the hair and crummies up, and then you're gonna run your EnviroCloth over the floor. Okay, so this is your EnviroCloth for the floor. It Velcros on. Okay, this is the soft Velcro that's going to go in your washing machine. This is the scratchy one. And it gets pretty tall. And y'all, if you're using one of those mops where you got to throw things away and rebuy it all the time, it's pretty tall. Which is great if I want to attach the dusting wand to it or anything like that, reach and hide things. Cleaning the vinyl siding. You can clean your vinyl siding with this mop. You guys, this stuff is so versatile. I mean, I can't even. And so we've only just scratched the surface. Everything in my bucket over here is what's on special this month. I will post the monthly specials in the group for you guys to look at, along with summer shopping link. And again, if you want to party with me and get your stuff heavily discounted, or free, say sparkle, and you get to pick a color bag. I have red, white, and pink, or red, blue, and pink. They didn't have white, I think. But anyways, yeah, so all these things are on special. These Enviro cloths, a 5-pack. If you already have a couple of Enviro cloths, you need extra things, I highly recommend these. I have like one in my purse, one in my car. They're great for lots of things. If you want a color code where you want to buy the 2-pack, or you know, this thing, you have the EnviroCloth window cloth, and you say, well, I need a special one to clean the toilet in my bedroom, and then one to clean the toilet in the guest room, and then these other 3 you could do whatever you want with, right? But you know, because you can clean the potties. All right, that's all I have to say about that. You guys have been great. Let's fingers crossed this uploaded properly. I am like super nervous. So thank you for being a part of this new launch of, yeah, off Facebook. All right, like off Broadway. All right, you guys, have a great evening. Bye.